something different, isn't it? Instead of kind of maths and science, something a little bit different, and reward to see the children actually enjoying this kind of new, different thing that's creative.
It's dancing. Yeah.
Back into the soldier.
It's children that struggle to express themselves emotionally. So I think the idea behind it was to be able to express themselves through doing some dance and drama rather than having to sort of physically talk about how they were feeling.
Well done, brilliant. Come back to the centre.
What we've been doing, we've been working with a drama specialist, put a piece together involving drama and dance, working with autistic young people, non-verbal, verbal, who are very vulnerable in society, and helping them to gain confidence and self-esteem in their everyday lives, in and outside school. That's what the project is really for, to help the young people.
I have a red nose here. The initial emphasis for me was literally building the group dynamic, having fun, establishing a sense of trust in which people could express themselves a little more freely than they might be able to in a more structured classroom environment. So that was my focus, and through that I was able to then assess the different skills and abilities of the group and the individuals, and tailor things a little bit more from there on. Oh, I've got it all over. Oh, You've got a lot of fantastic individual performers here who have their own way of expressing themselves, and looking at clowning is a great way to sort of explore that and see what comes out.
Often, if they're frustrated and they can't communicate, then sort of we have problems with behaviour. So if they are able to express themselves in any way, then it's more useful for us, and it stops any sort of difficult behaviours coming out, really.
You're ready, you take a bow.
Take a bow.
Well done, Zach. Because we were concentrating on emotions and expressing and understanding emotions of this. So I'd worked with the idea of having different hats to represent different emotions, and they would quite happily putting a hat on and showing that feeling.
It's good just to see them being independent and do their own thing without having to be told what they're doing, without any direction, instruction, just getting the prop and using it, really.
You're walking, you catch, and you fall forward. Have a go.
Yes.
Whoa! Back!
It's been really good for us as a staff as well to come to other schools and see, how other children, perform, and we've bonded really well as a school team. The kids are really good friends.
Well, I think it's good that they've got the link with Beverley.
That's been really good.
It's really good to have worked with the students from Beverley, and
I hope that'll carry on.
Yeah.
I hope we plan that'll carry on.
To make new friends and children with different learning disabilities, and just integrating and mixing, really.
We're creating little tableau, little freeze frame pictures. We've got a game of traffic lights. We've got an exercise where we're all shaking hands in as fast a time as possible, and it's just all different exercises that we're putting into it. We're looking to see how we can travel from one side of the room to the other in different manners, and imagining there's mud or rain or whatever, and it all comes together into this little story that's pinned together really by the idea of how you're feeling.
personally, I've built my own confidence up in experimenting with the children in different ways. When I'm teaching SEAL or when I'm having a sensory integration session with the children, I'm actually more confident to use some of the techniques that we've been shown, which I wouldn't have known if I hadn't come to the dance project.
I've been filming all the dance, the traffic light and that. I've been videoing all that.
In the monster.
Some monster walking.
Yeah.
And I hope the pupils will get a lot of self-esteem and confidence out of it, really. But also, I hope they'll be more aware of what's around them.
Okay, we'll go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And bend and step, and then bend and step, and then bend and step. 1, 2, 3, 4.